is Thursday morning, October the 30th. Rise and shine, rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. And let me just tell you something. It is beautiful outside. Here's a live look from Ocala, Marion County, where temperatures have been hanging in the 40s and lower 50s. It is a chilly, chilly morning across town. Yeah, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's just a little cool for us. So let's get right outside and get a lay of the land, shall we? Let's take a look at current temperatures across Central Florida. We get the data updated every 5 minutes, which is a beautiful thing. So let's just set us up, and here we go. 55 in Orlando. It's 53 in Leesburg, 50 flat outside in Ocala, and into the lower to mid 50s from Flagler to Volusia, upper 50s to even the lower 60s here in Brevard. So it's gorgeous. The sun is shining. I will add, though, that we've got a little bit of a breeze, and it's that breeze that's adding a little bit of bite to the air. So even if it's a little, I mean, I've got it's my Orlando Magic jacket. It's an old one because Adidas, but I've got it on just because it's also chilly here in the studio. So between weather hits, sometimes you'll see us throwing on a jacket or blanket, something to that effect, whatever it needs to be. But either way, it's cold in the studio. It's chilly by you. It's chilly by me. It's just chilly outside. That's kind of the idea here, right? I love this so much. So let's talk a little bit about where we're going today, okay? Because the forecast does bring up those temperatures, just not a ton. We'll only make it to 68 by lunchtime and 72 degrees our afternoon high temperature. Yep, it's going to be like that, right? Let's talk about temperatures around town for today. Here's our highs: 71 in Ocala, 72 in Claremont, 71 degrees in Sanford, 75 in Melbourne, sure, but it's still chilly, right? Yeah, it's one of those. Mr. Timmy on YouTube says my weather machine showed 54 right now. Cindy says I slept with the window open. Good morning, says David. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those good mornings, right? Not as I can definitely feel the chill though, right? Yeah. All right. So we've got the chill in place this morning. It's a beautiful forecast for us today. We know the temperatures are going to climb, but I want you to also notice on the banner there, it's going to be a gusty day, right? Temperatures today will feel a little cooler. Mario, bro, it's cold. Yeah, it is. So look at the winds though. Northwest 10 to 15, gusting even higher than that, 20, 25 miles an hour. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Now, what happened? What's going on here? Why are we talking about this? Well, I mean, you don't need to be a meteorologist to be able to tell that a cold front moved through the area, right? Here's a look at the surface map. Cold front shifting through South Florida. And as it does so, it's leaving in its wake the clearing skies and those cooling temperatures. Yeah, so that's great. Really great. Tonight, it's going to be a great forecast as well, but temperatures are going to be dropping this evening. 40s and 50s. Yeah, 40s and 50s. Let's talk about those temperatures and let's start in our metro areas, okay? We'll wake up to 50 degrees in Conway, 51 in Orlando, 49 in Zellwood. Yeah, 49 in Zellwood. Chili's in the crock pot. Terry, I like it. I have to figure out what I'm doing tonight. I'm thinking maybe a tomato soup or thaw out some matzo ball soup, perhaps. Something like that. Is the wind because of the pressure differential? That's right, Chris. Yeah. The wind is because of the tighter pressure gradient as Melissa passes off of our shoreline there. Let's take a look tomorrow morning further north, right? 50 degrees in Sanford. You may even drop off into the upper 40s, frankly. 49 in, say, Ormond Beach, 48 degrees into land, 48 degrees in Astor. Man, I love this weather. Yeah, north and west of town, 46 in the Villages, 45 in Ocala, 48 in Astatula, 50 in Claremont, 50 in St. Cloud, 54 degrees in Melbourne. So we're really set up here beautifully. It's gorgeous. It's going to be chilly enough, though. Um, we need to make sure that we are ready to go. Tiffany, did the 7-day graphics get updated? Why wouldn't they? Of course they did. I've been on the air for a couple hours with them. Yeah, absolutely. So we are cool, right? We are cool today. Hey, that's actually one of our sponsors. We're going to be cool this afternoon. We're going to be cool tonight. Look at tomorrow morning, 51. We're going to be cool tomorrow morning. It's so nice. This much cooler air mass is in play. And then even this weekend, 76 on Saturday, 80 degrees on Sunday. Yeah. Yep. Adam says in December, we were all going to say we want pool weather back. It's true, right? Yeah. Finally, Beverly says. It took a while, but we're definitely there, right? Bringing out long sleeves for today. I love it, Nautilus says. Indeed. Nikki says, I booked another cruise with Tim last night going on a 13-night transatlantic in April. That sounds awesome. Just awesome. I'm forgoing my usual Halloween costume of a meteorologist this year for a month. There, hey, whatever we all need to do to stay warm. I'm gonna be a Blue Angel pilot. At least the flight suit has long sleeves. See here, fall has arrived. Mel says, wish it lasted longer. Well, there's another front. Look, Sunday we hit 80. Then the rain on Monday is from another front, and then the temperatures will come down a little bit. Listen, the average high is 82, the average low is 62. So you're not going to be ridiculously cool all the time. There is going to be some ebb and flow to it. That's just the way that it goes, right? Cindy, I did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to go through. I got like 10 different recipes yesterday, so I definitely need to go through. Preston, hey there, how are you? You sound like you can breathe better. Maybe it's drier air. I don't know. I don't know. Nikki's new cruise is a great value too. Tim says, hey, Tim, I still need to connect with you. Shoot me another email if you don't mind, Tim. Let's see here. Fall today and tomorrow. That's it. But yes, yes, Joyce, I'm making butternut squash soup. Oh, that sounds feisty. I like it. I put regular shoes on for the first time this year. No sandals until we reach 60. Hey, this is chilly air. This is chilly. Speaking of which, I've already started making chili, but I need to get into more. I need to figure out. Megan Mackey and I were talking about this. Like when the weather gets cool, I go full soup mode. Matzo ball soup, tomato soup. My stepfather has a turkey soup recipe. I've got to get it from him. Stew. I need to get some stew recipes. Yeah, I've got some work ahead of me. I need to start working on all of these types of recipes. Jerry says after the hot summer, I wait all year for these fall temps. We broke out the crock pot for beef stew. I need to do that. I really do. Garlic is measured with the heart. My heart told me 6 cloves. You know what's funny, Cindy? No matter what the recipe calls for, I double or triple it. Is that why you stay away from me, Megan? Do I have garlic breath all the time? Okay. No, God, no. Not in the morning, but in the afternoon. And at night, if I cook, I use a ton of garlic. Okay. I didn't yesterday, but we were just talking about when you cook, garlic is measured from the heart, not the recipe. And I always or garlic, right? But then I'm like, right, it's like cowbell. We need more. But 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 then it occurs to me like Megan keeps her distance from me, like a little more than too much garlic, right? Do you know who's got the best? Stephen Holt. Did you ever hear his? I'm gonna wake him up. Anyway, sorry. Stephen Holt, Lester Holt's son, friend of mine. His yeah, his accents and imitations are great. Tim, do you make a lobster bisque? I don't, but I don't eat seafood. Not because of like beliefs or anything. Yeah. Chicken gravy over mashed potatoes. Do we have an EDC? Is EDC? Is it this weekend? I haven't even checked, Cindy. I had some sweet ground sausage in with the chili for an extra punch. Ooh, Mike, look at you. See, it's chili day. My poor husband, Tanya. Isn't that a myth anyway? My heart and stomach are always at odds over garlic. Heart says more and stomach burps and says no more. When I lived in West Palm, there was a restaurant that I would go to called Nick's Tomato Pie, and they would bring out like a fresh bread and roasted garlic in olive oil. So you like mash it. There was a reason I weighed 300 pounds. That food was second to none. Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right. Let's see here. Should have said shredded chicken and gravy over mashed potatoes. See, that, Tiffany, sounds so great. That sounds so great. No kosher. I don't keep kosher. I'm sorry. EDC is November 8th, 9th. Okay, all right. Yeah, we don't I haven't put one together yet per se, but we can as it gets closer, we can. Yeah. All right, where are we at? We're in there. Let me just find where I'm at in this next rundown here. All right. Next weekend. Got it. EDC's is all right, very good. The garlic in Daytona smells like pure garlic and it's delicious. Oh, I've only been there once, but that was chef's kiss. Mm, that was amazing. My favorite soups are the chilled fruit soups on the cruises. It's more of a summer. Oh yeah, that's definitely a summer thing. We're in winter mode here, kids. Well, and your health issues, that too. Let's see here. I make a garlic bread with mozzarella cheese. It's become a dinner staple with my Florida family. However, I have to make it without garlic for that. Interesting. Why is that? All the comfort foods mentioned on this chilly morning. I love it. Right, Jeannie Rowan? Right? Why do we always end up on food talk? Like, isn't that funny? All right, I need to get ready for this next weather hit. All right, we're gonna do the chroma key. All right, let's come over to the green screen together. They don't like or claim they can't eat garlic. Interesting. Thank you. All right. Stand by, my friends. Let me do some weather here. Frito pie. I've never heard of that. Ah, mwah. That's okay. Right. It's like a tint. Like last night, watching the sunset, I was saying to the kids, like, that looks like a winter sunset, right? And look at this morning, that looks like winter. I mean, we're not into freezing temperatures, but it's Central Florida chilly, right? Daytona Beach, y'all are looking fine this morning. A nearly clear sky over top. It's 54 at the airport, 54 at the fly-in, 55 New Smyrna Beach. You head inland and look at Astor. You have dropped off into the upper 40s. Yeah, let's head over to Flagler County, see what's doing. 51 in Vanell, 52 Hammock Beach, 58 outside Flagler Beach, across Seminole County, 60 degrees in Oviedo, 54 at the Sanford Airport. That weather station Oviedo may have stopped reporting. I have to go quality check that. 53 Altamont Springs, 53 out at Wekiva, and through Marion County. Now that we're right at that kind of coolest time of day, I'm finding a whole bunch of 40s around, right? 49 Marion Oaks, 47 in Reddick, it's 47 degrees in Bellevue, and 46 in Fort McCoy. On the wider scan, we of course find 50s and 60s on a broader basis. Now, cold front moved through. A couple of sprinkles are around our west coast communities around Tampa this morning, and they'll fade on out as they come ashore. But basically, it's sweater weather, my friends. Temperatures out the door, nice and cool. And through the day, we'll watch those temperatures climb into the upper 60s by noon, lower 70s by 3 p.m. And then for tonight, back down into the 60s and then 50s. And in some cases, many cases actually, we're down into the 40s. It's jacket weather for us this evening. In our northwestern areas, 45 in Wearsdale, 44 in Webster, 43 in Marion Oaks. I think about 48 to Varies, 50 degrees in Claremont and across the rest of town, 48 Deland, 50 in Sanford, 51 degrees in Orlando. That's going to be the coldest air we have seen yet this season. Tomorrow morning in Orlando, 51, even cooler for our Saturday morning. While Sunday morning will be a little milder, it's still sweater to jacket weather, depending on how you wear it, right? Then we look over to Ocala, even colder for us on Saturday morning, 44 degrees to wake up. This is partially thanks to Hurricane Melissa helping grab that cool air and drive it down the peninsula. But as it leaves the Bahamas, heading close to Bermuda and then close to St. John's and Newfoundland, Canada, before fading. Back here at home, not only is it a great end to the week, but our weekend forecast looking wonderful. Next chance of rain comes with our next frontal boundary on Monday. All right, Megan, let's take a look out on the roads. All right. So we've got Today Show hit, and then we've got our CW hit next. So a couple of different hits around here. All right. Let me just go through see what we got. Frito pies when I put Fritos in my chili and not cornbread. Okay. There you go. Tara says food is our love language. Yeah, right? Mincemeat pie? Not a thing in Florida? Betty, what is that? Huh. I'm making country style ribs and red beans today. Lots of garlic and onions. Jan, that sounds wonderful. Mike says Cuban style ribs with sweet potatoes for dinner tonight. Dry rub of adobo. Adobo's great. I was at a grocery store once buying adobo, and the cashier was like, "You know how to use that, son?" Adobo, garlic powder, paprika, cumin, sazon. Ooh, sazon is good too. Wow, look at you, Mike Vera with something good. What time are we coming over, Mike? Do you remember the Bomb Squad restaurant by the West Palm Beach Airport? You can listen to the traffic controllers. I grew up in Green Acres, moved to Daytona in 94. That may have been gone, Julie, when I got there, but memory, I feel maybe? I don't remember. How much coffee did you have this morning? Tanya, I probably had a quad shot of espresso this morning. Honestly. Yeah, it was not. I probably did. I probably did. It's gumbo season over here. If I could still do rice, my buddy Trevor has the best jambalaya recipe. I love, dude. You know, no, Trevor Cassidy makes the best. Yeah. So I got the recipe, and I can't make it because I can't eat rice hardly anymore. You want to the only problem I have with my bariatric surgery is the lack of a ability to have like any rice. So like that jambalaya that sticks to your everything inside. Oh, so good. But rice obliterates my stomach. I don't do seafood. Chicken and sausage gumbo, I'm in. That sounds great. That sounds great. I had to go when I eat Vietnamese. I used to get this rice dish. Now I have to get the what is it? Pho? 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 I love it. Pho? Right. Oh well. Kelly says, "Your move, Trevor. We want the jambalaya." Trevor makes that jambalaya. Dude, you're gonna lose. I know. What does adobo taste like? It's not spicy, it's salty and delicious. And delicious. Y'all, cauliflower rice, I know it's not the same, but at least you could still eat a little something. I just don't know how it would cook around. Bring your friend on camera. See the problem? Oh, Christina's over there. All right, we've got a Today Show cutting coming up here. Anyway, we need to do a little weather too, right? When did I have the surgery? When did I have the surgery? Like 21? Kelly, I'm waiting for Trevor to enter the chat. Like, what did Kelly tag me in, right? Nautilus says, love talking about recipes. What about quinoa? See, I don't know. I've never, quinoa is kind of like kale for me. Like, eh, sounds like the Food Network. Love it. Where was Pebbles located in Orlando? It's been a long time since we heard that name. Pebbles was, there was one in Lake Buena Vista. There was a bunch of different Longwood. I loved Pebbles, and I have their whole recipe book because, hmm, anyway. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. The adobo with the red cap. Is there another one, Mike? Is there a different adobo cap? The only one I've ever used is the adobo with the red cap. You've got to do that. You've got to do that one. Yeah. So anyway, um, we've got sweater weather here, and then remember this weekend, Friday, Halloween. So there's a lot going on. Saturday, the last day until we fall back to standard time. Yeah. Yeah. Standard time. Joseph is asking, what was worse, Hurricane Milton or Hurricane Melissa? Listen, different people are going to have different experiences, right? Like Milton had its thing, Melissa had its thing. And, one storm chaser um, said that out of the 80 something hurricanes he's chased, Melissa may be the worst he's ever chased. And I think that that speaks volumes to what it was. Yeah. There is Iberia, Goya, and even Publix has an adobo mix, but go Iberia or Goya. Maria, I've only ever used Goya, so I don't know. I guess that makes sense. Everybody has their own version. I've only ever used Goya. Quinoa and oatmeal might be like rice for him. They expand in the stomach. Yeah, it's the expansion in the stomach that just wrecks my stomach. Yeah. I love rice cookers for the most part. Put ingredients and hit the button. Wait until it dings, and then you're done. It's like, yeah, yeah. All right, we've got another hit. What did she say? I totally missed what she said. You're before me. Thank you, my dear. All right, let's see here. Let me just check the rundown. All right, and then there's a tease. All right, today. That was Daytona Beach. Let's go to Sanford. All right, we'll use the Sanford Tower Cam for this one. You can eat spicy and garlic after your surgery. I'm post-surgery '09, down 200 pounds, and I can't do spicy rice, bread, broccoli, cauliflower. Painful. Interesting, Julie. Yeah, I can do everything there but rice. Broccoli, cauliflower, I can do spicy, and I can do some bread. I don't typically, but I can do some bread. But some breads are better than others. I saw the post from Josh Morgan, also known as Ice Cyclone. Yeah, that's the storm chaser I was talking about. He said it's the worst one he's ever gone through. Oh yeah, red cap has pepper, and that's the only difference. Interesting. All right, stand by. Today's show hit. It's dry, it's breezy, and it is cool. Looking live in Sanford, Lake Monroe, kind of chopped up because of the breeze. Temperatures out the door in the 50s and 60s. We're headed to about 72 degrees this afternoon, and then tomorrow morning, even chillier, 40s and 50s to wake up. Great weather right through the weekend. All right. One more weather hit for CW18, and then we can do our thing. Let's see here. Let's see. I love Bohemian style peas and rice. Oh, interesting. I bet you that's delicious. If only I could have rice. A good sourdough with olive oil, garlic. Oh gosh, Tiffany, you're calling my name there. All right, what are we doing here? Headline. First weather, flu shot at the desk. Okay. 8:28. That's the top of the D. Okay, all right. At the desk. Roger that. Cowlick. I think we cut it pretty good. Enzies, Tim? Is that a restaurant? I've never heard of it. Kathy Joe says my windows are open.
Oh, my dad
Yes,
sent me a picture.
that is awesome.
He's
Hi, good
he's
morning.
out walking and he said,
Yeah, it
it's chilly.
Oh,
Popped
that's
up
printed
on
up
him.
here.
I know. I know.
Well, we've been saying that about the kids with trick-or-treating that they've got
Yeah.
to put
Hmm.
like
A pregnant woman and her husband ran for safety after realizing their yard was gone from flooding. How the Lake County couple is finding shelter this morning while waiting on their next bundle of joy.
They need socks with
plus SNAP programs could soon be paused during the government shutdown. Now the food pantries here in Central Florida are bracing for a surge in families needing help.
Also ahead this morning, an Orlando woman says she's been told she needs to leave the country and her family is pleading for help. What comes next as she now faces deportation?
And we say good morning to you from the West 2 New Sunrise team on a Thursday where it feels fantastic outside right now. It's beautiful to see too. I'm Jason Guy.
And I'm Christina Watkins. No matter where you turn, as we bring in first morning meteorologist Eric Burris, the views are incredible and
Yeah.
the temperatures are just perfect.
And I started with this one in particular because, Lake Monroe always lets you know if it's windy or
Yes.
breezy.
Yeah, it looks like it's really windy.
This is a little choppy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So Seminole County, Sanford is where this camera is located, kind of along the river walk there. Winds are running 10, 15 miles an hour. They'll be gusting later to about 20, 25. So that Venue 520 camera certainly showing that breeze. Look at the temperatures, 55 right now in Sanford. It's 54 in Wildwood, 51 outside in the Villages. Man, oh man, this is so pretty. 52 degrees outside in Palm Coast. Now, checking the comparison between yesterday morning and this morning, we're about 3 to 6 degrees cooler from the metro over to Brevard. We're about 6 to 10 degrees cooler from the metro north and west. All this to say, you're going to notice a difference when you step out the door. Why? Cold front moved through, and while there's a few sprinkles working over toward the west coast, it's basically pushing in drier air. So for today, temperatures low 70s for most of us, mid 70s along the coast, but tonight it gets even chillier. Let's discuss with Central Florida's certified most accurate forecast in just a couple minutes. Now at 8:31, let's get out on the road, see what's doing with traffic expert Megan Matt. Okay, let's see here. Cece, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. These, let's see here. Okay. So that was a spice store? Interesting. Oh, Matt, really? Oh, awful. Awful. So, forecast looking great. Do we have any other questions, y'all? Questions, comments, concerns? No? Let's check the models. I do want to just kind of see here. All right, so we've got Melissa pulling away. All right. Now, here's something interesting. First off, I did see some hype on the interwebs about a Gulf low. We talked about it yesterday. There could be something. Don't know if it'll be tropical or not, but models are showing that into Monday, little storm system kind of pops up, moves through, no big deal. There's a frontal boundary Sunday, the 9th into the 10th. Then there's another decent front around the 15th, and it looks like something tropical perhaps out in the open Atlantic. So that's the GFS. Let's check in on the Euro. There goes Melissa. Change from the 6Z to the 0Z so we can go further out. Front. Lots of fronts. I don't mind it, but yeah, lots of fronts. Nicole says, I need my fire pit tonight. Yup. Yeah. John's asking about the MJO. Remember, though, we're kind of working our way out of hurricane season, right? Like we've got about a month left. I'm not saying we're done with it, but now we're starting to watch for cold fronts. We're starting to watch for severe weather signatures along those cold fronts. So, yeah, there's that. All right. Either way, this forecast is looking fantastic, right? So, 7-day forecast showing the cool air in place, 76 on Saturday, 80 on Sunday, little rain in there on Monday with that next frontal boundary, drop the temperature back down, or at least just kind of keep us from getting too much warmer. For those of you that are asking about the coastal 7-day forecast, I've got you covered too. Rough surf and rip currents will persist for us, but gradually, I think into this weekend, that should start to quiet down a little bit. All right. All right. I think that's all I've got for you. Are you good? I'm good. Thank you for brightening my morning. I appreciate you all so much. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for coffee talk and for bringing a smile to my face. I needed it this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that we can help each other out always in doing just that. So be good, take care, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for coffee.